Right now, billions of people around the world are watching the same names. Messi, Mbappé, Vinicius, Ronaldo. And look, those players are extraordinary. Nobody is saying otherwise. But here's what the cameras aren't showing you. Here's what the highlights packages are missing. Here's what happens at every single World Cup without exception. The players who define the tournament are almost never the ones you expected. 1998 gave the world Thierry Henry and a teenage Ronaldo Nazario. 2014 introduced James Rodriguez, a Colombian midfielder nobody outside South America had heard of, who scored the goal of the tournament and went home as a global superstar. 2018 confirmed Mbappé. 2022 gave us Enzo Fernandez, Gavi, and Sofiane Amrabat, a Moroccan defensive midfielder who became so famous he ended up at Manchester United. Every World Cup, without exception, someone comes from nowhere. This video is about the 10 players most likely to do exactly that in 2026. 10 names you don't know yet. 10 stories nobody in America is telling right now. By the time this tournament ends, you'll know every single one of them. Number 10. Keisuke Goto, Japan. When most Americans think of Japanese soccer players, they picture small, technical, quick players, precise passers, disciplined defenders. Keisuke Goto is none of those things. He is 21 years old, 6 feet 2 inches tall, and built like a linebacker. He plays center forward, and in his most recent season in the Belgian Pro League, on loan from Anderlecht at Sint-Truidense, he recorded 18 goal involvements, 11 goals, 7 assists, in a league known for developing future stars. The reason Goto matters at this World Cup is simple. Japan is genuinely dangerous, and nobody in America is paying attention to them. They have qualified from every group stage since 2002. They have beaten Germany and Spain in the same group stage at the same tournament, which they did in 2022. And Goto is the physical center forward that Japan has never had before. He breaks every assumption you have about what Japanese soccer looks like. And at a World Cup where assumptions get broken constantly, that makes him one of the most interesting players to watch. Number 9. Anthony Robinson, United States. Wait, an American player on this list? Yes, because here is the uncomfortable truth. Anthony Robinson is one of the best left backs at this entire World Cup, and most American sports fans have never heard his name. Robinson plays for Fulham in the English Premier League. He was born in Liverpool, England. He has been one of Fulham's best players for 3 consecutive seasons. In the USA's opening game against Paraguay, Robinson was the engine down the left side of a 4-1 demolition. He drove forward on every attack. He provided the platform for the move that opened the scoring. He was, by the assessment of every major soccer outlet covering that game, the best American on the pitch. Fulham's asking price for Robinson just went up after that performance. He's among the best left backs at the entire tournament, and most people watching the USA cheer had no idea who he was. Now you do. Number 8. Nestri Irankunda, Australia. Nobody outside of Australian soccer circles is talking about Australia at this World Cup. That is a mistake. Nestri Irankunda is 20 years old. He first caught the attention of European scouts at 16 years old, playing for Adelaide United in Australia's A-League. His performances were so impressive that Bayern Munich, one of the 4 or 5 biggest clubs on the planet, signed him in 2024. A first-team opportunity never quite happened at Bayern, but Irankunda spent this past season at Watford, resetting his career and finding his form. And he arrives at the 2026 World Cup as a forward with the pace, skill, and confidence of someone who belongs at the highest level. Australia qualified. Australia has players. And Irankunda is the name that could make the rest of the world pay attention to a country that soccer usually ignores. Number 7. Ibrahim Maza, Algeria. Algeria is at this World Cup. This is the first thing most American viewers need to know, because American soccer coverage has given almost zero attention to the African teams at this tournament. Ibrahim Maza is 20 years old and plays for Bayer Leverkusen in the German Bundesliga. He arrived at Leverkusen from Hertha Berlin, a second-division club, last summer. Within one season, he had worked his way into the starting lineup of one of Germany's biggest clubs and contributed 5 goals and 6 assists. Maza was born in France to Algerian parents. He chose Algeria, and at 20 years old, playing for a Bundesliga powerhouse, contributing at the highest level, He is exactly the kind of player who becomes a household name at a World Cup. Algeria as a nation has been one of Africa's most consistent qualifiers. With Maza pulling strings in midfield, they are a team worth watching far more carefully than most Americans realize. Number 6. Alex Freeman, United States. Here's a name that should be far more famous than it is, even in America. Alex Freeman is 21 years old. He plays for Villarreal in Spain, and his father is Antonio Freeman, one of the most famous wide receivers in NFL history, a Super Bowl champion with the Green Bay Packers. But Alex didn't follow his father into football. He chose soccer. And in the USA's opening World Cup victory over Paraguay, Alex Freeman was, according to virtually every tactical analysis published after that game, the best American on the field. He won every defensive duel. He read every play. He provided the pass that started the sequence that led to the first goal. And he did it all at 21 years old, in his first World Cup game, in front of millions of people, without anyone in mainstream American sports coverage knowing who he was. The son of a Super Bowl champion just had one of the best performances of any American at a World Cup in years, and most of the country missed it. Number 5. Kerim Alajbegovic, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bosnia and Herzegovina are at the World Cup. They qualified by beating Italy in the UEFA playoffs. Read that sentence again. They beat Italy to qualify. And their most exciting young player is 18 years old, plays for RB Salzburg, the Austrian club famous for producing world-class talent, and has already secured a move back to Bayer Leverkusen for next season after recording over 15 goal involvements this year. His name is Kerim Alajbegovic. He is a winger, comfortable on either side, most dangerous cutting inside on his left foot. He is silky, fast, and technically brilliant. And he plays for a country that eliminated Italy to reach this stage. Nobody is talking about Bosnia at this World Cup. Nobody is talking about Alajbegovic. By the time the group stage ends, that might be very different. Number 4. Luka Vuskovic, Croatia. Croatia reaches the knockout stage of almost every World Cup they enter. Luka Modric, their captain and greatest player, is 40 years old. He will not be doing this forever. The player who might be his successor is named Luka Vuskovic. He is a central defender. He plays for Tottenham Hotspur in England, and he was not born when Modric played his first World Cup game in 2006. At a tournament where Croatia's experience and tactical intelligence makes them dangerous in every game. Vuskovic is the player who could announce the next generation of Croatian soccer to the world. He is commanding in the air. He is composed on the ball. He reads the game with the intelligence of a player twice his age. Watch Croatia. Watch number 6. Watch what happens. Number 3. Ayub Bouadi, Morocco. Morocco reached the semi-finals of the 2022 World Cup. They became the first African nation in history to do so. Nobody expected it. The whole world was shocked. They are back, and they brought an 18-year-old who plays for Lille in France's top division, where he made his debut 3 days after turning 16. That debut made him the youngest player ever to appear in a European club competition. His name is Ayub Bouadi. He was born in France. He chose Morocco. In League One this season, only 10 midfielders with significant minutes had a better success rate in physical duels than Bouadi, and he was at least 2 years younger than all of them. He reads the game like a veteran. He carries the ball like a winger. He defends like a destroyer. Morocco was not a miracle in 2022. Morocco is a serious soccer nation, with serious players, and Bouadi might be the most serious of them all. Number 2. Gilberto Mora, Mexico. He is 17 years old. 17. The youngest player at this entire World Cup, and he plays for the host nation. In front of 87,000 people at the Estadio Azteca, the most iconic stadium in North America. Gilberto Mora plays for Xolos de Tijuana in Mexico. Real Madrid have been monitoring him. Every major club in Europe has been monitoring him. A World Cup performance on home soil could trigger a transfer battle worth hundreds of millions of dollars. But more than the money, more than the transfer speculation, Mora is simply electric to watch. He drives forward. He creates chances. He plays without fear because at 17 years old he literally does not yet know how to be afraid of the moment. Mexico opening the tournament at the Azteca was already one of the biggest moments of this World Cup. The youngest player on the field, carrying the hopes of an entire nation, could be the story nobody saw coming. Number 1. the player most likely to be the breakout star of the entire 2026 World Cup. Before I say the name, let me describe him. He is 19 years old. He plays for RB Leipzig in Germany's Bundesliga, one of the most competitive leagues in the world. In his debut season at that club, he scored 12 goals and contributed 8 assists in 33 games. He helped Leipzig return to the Champions League. He did all of that in his very first Bundesliga season. Among teenagers playing in Europe's 5 major leagues this season, his numbers place him in the absolute elite. Not the top 10, not the top 5, the absolute elite. Liverpool have already made a formal bid of approximately 100 million euros to sign him. RB Leipzig said no. They want more. And he plays for the Ivory Coast, a country that most Americans cannot find on a map. Now here is the detail that makes this story almost too good to be true. Diomande, that is his name, moved to the United States when he was 15 years old. He played high school soccer in Florida. He trained at DME Academy. He had trials with Colorado Rapids and Charlotte FC right here in MLS. This kid trained in America. American clubs looked at him, and nobody signed him. He is now potentially worth 100 million euros. He is at the World Cup, and he is 19 years old. In the Ivory Coast's opening group match against Ecuador, Diomande was named man of the match by FIFA. He dominated the game statistically. He dribbled past defenders like they were standing still. He beat double teams. He created chances that his teammates couldn't finish. And when the final whistle blew, every scout in that stadium was already making phone calls. His Ivory Coast captain, Franck Kessie, said after the game, "He is a top player. When I watch him play, I'm buzzing like a fan." He is 19 years old. He trained in Florida. He was almost a Colorado Rapid. And right now he might be the most exciting teenager at this entire World Cup. The Ivory Coast have G. So there they are. 10 players, 10 countries, 10 names you now know that most people watching this World Cup don't. Number 10, Keisuke Goto, Japan's physical center forward breaking every stereotype. Number 9, Anthony Robinson, America's best player that America doesn't know. Number 8, Nestori Irankunda, Australia's Bayern Munich product. Number 7, Ibrahim Maza, Algeria's Bundesliga star born in France. Number 6, Alex Freeman, the Super Bowl champion's son playing for the USA. Number 5, Kerem Alijbegovic, the 18-year-old from the country that beat Italy. Number 4, Luka Vuskovic, Croatia's teenager who wasn't born when Modric started. Number 3, Ayub Bouadi, Morocco's 18-year-old who chose his nation over France. Number 2, Gilberto Mora, Mexico's 17-year-old at the Azteca with the world watching. Number 1, Diomande, the Ivory Coast teenager $100 million can't buy yet. Drop a comment below. Which of these players are you going to watch next? Tomorrow on this channel, what happens when 2 teams finish level on points? The tiebreaker rules that could decide who goes home, and why understanding them makes watching the group stage completely different. Subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.